Guys, I haven't checked in a while because I've been crazy busy, which is a really good thing. It means my business is doing great. I've already groomed around 15 dogs this week and it's only Wednesday. So things are going great. I was super busy last week as well, so not to mention there's a ton of stuff, raising 4 kids has to add to that schedule. So I thought I would check in. One of the things that I wanted to talk about was why my prices are, first of all, where they are and why they are a little bit higher than most grooming salons. One of the biggest things is that your dog is the only dog here. So these 2 doggies right now, they live together and there is no other dogs in here. So we don't have the chaos of, trying to keep dogs from fighting or being scared of other dogs or having to cage dogs. So that's one of the things. The other one is that your dog is groomed straight through. So, your dog doesn't come in and sit in a kennel and then get bathed and then sit in a kennel and then get dried and then sit in a kennel and then wait until they get groomed and finished and then wait again until you come and pick them up. They come in, they get bathed, they get dried, they get groomed, and I call you and they go home. So that's a huge thing, especially for dogs that don't necessarily like to be groomed or be at the groomer. So it lowers the stress level, it lowers the length of time that they're stressing out. And one of the other things, I have hair in my eyeballs, is that I do dry the dogs straight through. I don't use any cage dryers, I don't use any box dryers or fans or anything along those lines. I dry them by hand from head to toe. So one of the biggest benefits from that is when you're blowing out a double-coated dog. When you bathe the double-coated dog, all of that undercoat can kind of get stuck in there. Hi. And when you're blowing them out, it releases that undercoat and it blows it all over the place. So a lot of grooming salons will bathe the dog, they'll put them on the table, they'll do a quick force dryer, get some of that loose hair out, and then they'll stick them in a cage and let them dry. The problem with that is that all of these areas, when the dog dries, that undercoat kind of gets stuck back in there. And then you can take them out and brush them all you want, but you're not going to get 100% of all that undercoat out. So the benefit from the force dryer is, all the way through from head to toe, is that you're going to get undercoat off of everywhere, like ears and the legs and the belly and inside the legs, all these places that you wouldn't really think about brushing when you're done with them sitting in a cage dryer, especially in between the legs, because that's kind of a sensitive area. I had some chips, so I think he likes my chip breath. So as you can see, that is just blowing him out. I have not brushed him, I have not furminated him, I haven't combed through him, nothing. That's just the blow dryer. So, when I did start, there was just chunks coming off of this right here, and his belly and his ears and, his tail and all that stuff. Not the main body. I mean, I got tons off the main body area too, but those kind of places, a lot of grooming salons don't pay attention to their legs and getting the undercoat off of there. So that's a big one. One of the other things I think is pretty awesome is, they're here for maybe an hour. Like smaller dog haircuts, it's an hour, in and out, super fast. These guys will be here for probably about 2 hours, and they're super relaxed. As you can see, they're used to it, and there's not barking dogs everywhere and having to shove them into cages and, you know, all that kind of stuff. So that's a big thing. I was mobile for 13 years. These were a lot of the things that I really liked about being mobile, was being able to do the dogs straight through, have them be as comfortable as possible. And granted, we're not at your house anymore. I'm gonna get this. But they are in a home setting. This is my home. And it's just really laid back and very relaxed. So I really enjoy my job. I'm very passionate about what I do. And I'm so blessed that my job and my business has really grown as much as it has in the last year, and it's all because of you guys. So keep up the referrals, and I really truly appreciate every ounce of it. So anyways, I'm at like 6 minutes now just talking my head off, so I'm gonna go ahead and get these dogs finished, and hopefully I will check in with you soon. Thanks. Hey guys, so yesterday, I believe yesterday, I was filming the shedding double-coated dog and talking about why my prices are a little higher than most. One of the things that I wanted to add was, you know, sometimes this doesn't matter to people, but sometimes it does, and you're always going to get the same groomer. I'm the only one that works here. So, you know, I've heard stories of people, you know, dropping their dogs off, and they're like, you know, it doesn't look like it did last time, and I don't know what's wrong, and I got a different groomer this time, and my dog doesn't like that person, or whatever. So you're always going to get me. So that was kind of another thing that I wanted to add. Today, I am doing a lab. I'm going to take this off because it's not working very well. It's his first groom. Say hi, Cooper. And a lot of people, I don't really think they think about getting their labs groomed because they're short-haired dogs. But if you can see, that's just one swipe with the Furminator. That's just a little bit of what I've gotten off of him after his bath. They do shed, and they do still need a little help getting that undercoat out. So I'll show you over here the bathtub. And that's nothing. These darker hairballs in my trash can was what I got out of the drain. And then can't really see it very well, but the floor is covered with his hair as well. So he is 3, and this is his first experience with professional grooming. And you know, I think they're going to be really pleased with the amount of shedding that they're, you know, going to experience at home. The amount, what am I trying to say? The amount that is not going to be coming out. It reduces the shedding about 60 to 80% just with this tool. And then not to mention the bath and the blowout, which is a pretty important process, you know, as we talked about yesterday with double-coated dogs. So I didn't do my hair this morning, so I apologize. Yesterday was a crazy day after I got done with the doggies that I was doing. I went and picked up the 3 horses that we rescued from the kill pen. And yes, slaughtering horses is legal in the United States. It's horrible, but it is legal. And there's a lot of feedlots that they go and buy horses from auctions, or someone that's selling a horse really cheap or giving away or whatever. And they will first try and sell them for profit, but most of the time the horses are sick, or they're injured, or they, you know, just don't get the exposure to get to find an owner. So they are sent to be slaughtered. We rescued a gelding, a mare with her 9-day-old foal. It's a little boy. His name was Tater, but we changed it to Thor because Tater was a little silly. Mom and baby are doing pretty good. They're very underweight, obviously very malnourished. Tonka, the gelding, is very, very sick. He's probably got a severe upper respiratory infection and conjunctivitis in both of his eyes. So the vet's coming this afternoon to get us everything we need to get them healthy. So we're pretty excited. Mom has a kind of a nasty foot. I don't know if we're going to be able to fix it, but at least we can give her a little bit better life than where she was. So they're in quarantine right now, which means they're farther away from my horses, and they're in a pen and they have to stay in there until their health is cleared. So no visitors right now, but it is what it is. So we were fundraising to get them off the kill lot, but I ended up freaking out and just paying for it. So we're still fundraising for care. We're still fundraising for, you know, vet bills and feed and all that kind of stuff. So I know I don't have very many followers, but if you find it in your heart that you want to help us out, you can donate to PayPal. My PayPal, it's sunflower99co, like Colorado, at yahoo.com. We're also taking hay and grain donations. The mom is on Safe Choice Mare and Foal. So if you find that in your heart to help us out, we would be greatly appreciative. We just made a small dent in the problem. There was probably 100 horses on the lot. They saved 22 on Tuesday, and then we took home our 3 yesterday. So we're trying. So anyways, I'm gonna get back to work. My boys are getting a little crazy, and I need to get this dog finished, and got a bunch of chores outside to do. So I will get this vlog uploaded, and I hope to hear from my viewers. I know I don't have very many, but I love you anyways. So we'll talk to you soon.